Today I'd like to share with you one of the art activities that we have on our shelf in our classroom, in the Lily class, and this is the clay work. So what I've got here is I've got a little ball of clay in a container, I've got a rolling pin, and I've got 2 clay sculpting tools, and I've got a damp wet cloth for wiping hands. So this activity is really good for strengthening your child's hands. The nature of the clay gives wonderful exercise to all the muscles in the fingers and the hand, and that's really why we do this activity. But it also gives your child a new sensory experience, touching the natural elements of the clay, the cold, damp feeling of the clay in their fingers. It's a very good sensory experience. So to begin with, I'm going to show your child how to open the tub, and inside I've got a little ball of clay that is wrapped in a damp cloth so it doesn't dry out. I'm going to show them how to open the cloth. Just a little square of cotton that's damp. And there we take our clay out and just put the cloth to the side. And there's your little ball of clay. And now you're just going to show your child all the little bits and pieces or the activities that they can do with the clay. So I might start by making a fist and banging the clay. Child will love this. Bang, bang, banging it down on the table. Bang, 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 bang. And let's try and pick it up. Oh, quite difficult to pick up from the table. So we're going to use our knife. And I'm going to show them how to push it. Push, push, push the clay. Take our clay and we're going to squeeze in our hand. Squeeze. Really strengthening those muscles. Squeeze. And there they're learning the terminology as well. Squeeze. Squeeze. There, and we can roll it into a ball. Roll it into a ball using 2 hands. We're going to make our movements really slow so that your child can see how you're moving your hands. There. And I might bang it down again. Bang, 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 bang. Pinch. I'm going to take my fingers and pinch. 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 And so all the time that you're showing your child, they're sitting next to you with their ball of clay and they are trying to copy what you do. Pinch. Yeah. Now you might take one of your little pinches and roll a ball again. Show them how to roll a ball. There we go. And they very often love to take the clay tool and just poke. Push it up again. There we go. And squeeze. Roll into a ball. And bang, 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 bang. Now for a very young toddler, it's quite difficult to use a rolling pin because the rolling action is quite difficult. But most of the children in our class can do it. I'm going to put 2 hands. I'm going to roll. Roll. Roll with the rolling pin. Here we go. Your child might struggle with this to begin with because it's quite a difficult action. There we go. It's nice and flat. And we can cut our clay with the knife. every time I'm using this clay, I'm really exercising the muscles in my fingers and in my hand, and I'm having that lovely natural sensory experience that natural clay gives to the hands. You can see the coating on my hands, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You might want to show them how to roll a sausage. Always making your movements nice and slow for them to be able to see and understand what it is that you're actually doing. Making a sausage. And then you might take your clay tool again and cut. Cut. Of course, because the children have got such wonderful imaginations, they're going to dream up many, many more imaginative things than I'm showing you here today. They're going to think of their own lovely ways to work with the clay, and that's exactly what we want, for them to just enjoy playing with the clay, all the while they're exercising their fingers, the muscles in their fingers and their hand, and having a wonderful sensory experience with the natural clay. When we're finished and it's time to pack away, we're going to try and collect as much of the clay as we can off of the table. And then we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze back into a ball. Roll it a little bit to form a ball. There we go. Let's open our cloth. And you're going to show your child how to wrap the clay back up again. Very slowly show them how to wrap it up. Okay. Put it back in the container. And wipe hands with the cloth. It's most likely that you'll need to clean the table for your child, but please include them in the cleaning when you go about it. And that is our clay activity. Enjoy!